Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I should be audible. And the rest of the game should also be audible. This time I'm hopefully gonna be using the red microphone as well, instead of last time when I accidentally was on the wrong one. And hi Xavier. And swish. Hello. Greeting.
Alright everyone, it is 5 minutes until session start. Extras and characters, go ahead and take your places unless you need anything else from DMs.
Yeah, hello and welcome to episode number 14 of Miranda. We're in the astral quarters as usual, and well, here's a little summary of what we did last episode. Last episode we attended the gala and abducted a turtle. In this episode we're going to feel the consequences for abducting the turtle, because as it turns out the turtle was an undercover agent of another corporation, which we didn't know. Additionally, said corporation also will try to push us to sign a agreement that is highly beneficial for them. They are basically trying to cut our funding significantly. Yeah. We're not going to accept that contract. We are so not going to accept the contract they're proposing us, because Masaru just had a change of leadership and now they want to push us into a new contract. But we're just going to deny it because we signed a contract with Masaru, not with the previous leader of Masaru. The previous leader simply signed it representative of Masaru, so yeah. Oh, by the way, there's a Pookie. So, yeah, once they reach out to us with that contract, I'll just tell them into their faces that we're happy to not renegotiate the contract. Yeah, I'm also interested to see how that will go down. The thing is, Miranda is not gonna take shit today. She's not in a good mood because she hasn't slept much. And yeah. I'm excited to see what they'll try to get us into that contract. Because Masaru is getting worse and worse of a customer every episode. We might... Well, the problem is we rely on their funding. Otherwise we would basically just bail out of their services. So, yeah. Why is this goddamn gun just flying to my hand all the time? Yeah, Miranda is, she's not gonna have a good day. And here we go. It is time, oops. It is time to start the episode. So, everybody, enjoy watching. And I hope you like the show. It's gonna be great today. Oh, good morning, Ophi.
Good morning.
Let's go outside and see what the others are up to. Oh, morning, Edward. I assume Encore is still maintenance, and Jerry is nowhere to be seen as usual.
I was almost going to take bets on that. Morning, Ophi.
Good morning.
Let's go to my office. Oh, good morning, Phoebe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I almost forgot you were here
Good
as well.
morning.
Let's have a morning briefing in my office, okay?
Understood.
Understood. Morning, Phoebe.
Good morning.
Alright, everybody. A quick debrief of yesterday's Operation Airdrop Turtle Soup. The operation was a full success. The customers got what they wanted, and the target wasn't harmed further, and should have returned to their home by now. How did your bounty go, Edward?
We've still got an individual in the cells.
Alright, other than that, I went through the footage of the arrest of the individual Aloe. We learned quite a few interesting things about this synthetic and its owner. I think at some point we should have a deeper look into the individual Bertram in the row. He seems to be the legal owner of the tea shop and a decker that is potentially linked to our individuals from the sewers.
Makes sense.
Other than that, I don't really have anything else planned for today. We might have to have another talk with Avalon at some point, but yeah, that's the thing that I can handle on my own. Do you guys have anything else you want to brief me on?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Phoebe?
I would like to report my resources delivered.
Understood.
6 units of volcanium, 4 of completed titanium. I know there was no outstanding order for titanium, but I heard that it was in high demand, so I figured since I could get it, I would give it.
That was the right choice. Well done. Other than
That is
that,
everything I have for that.
other than that, I don't really have anything else to do. we're going to keep our eyes open as usual, and I'll have to have a talk to Avalon in a few minutes. By the way, Edward, how's Masaru doing on that bill?
I've got to get to them again about that, obviously.
Don't worry
Change
about
of
it for now.
leadership over there.
They'll probably need a few days to get their paperwork figured out.
More than likely.
Alright then, quick out of character question, I forgot, did Edward brief Miranda on Lazarus, or,
There's some retconning and stuff about what everyone's going to know about it at this point, so feel free to go over and ask, but I don't know what's been decided.
I have a question. Gods, oh gods of this RP. Descendeth upon us and answer my question.
Yeah, best time to eat gods in the morning.
Yep. Before the breakfast. Dum 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 dum. While I'm at it, oh yeah, let's continue for now until the DMs arrive. So, Phoebe, what's your plan for today?
Yes, Admiral. I was actually going to bring that up. I had something of a personal request. I need clearance to bring a Wastelander from the Wasteland to the Upper City. My goal is to upgrade my internal power core, and he's the only cybernet expert that I trust enough to do it.
Alright. What's the name of that individual?
Pax Prowler? You didn't even know of him.
Let me just get the papers set up for you.
DM here, how can I help?
DM, hello. So we were just wondering, with the new Lazarus rework and everything, how much does Astral know? Did the
Yes.
last thing with Artyom get retconned, or did we actually hear through that? Would we have heard through other sources? What's going on with that?
Yeah, so I'm not familiar with the situation with Artie. I'm guessing Artie told
Yeah, he
folks
talked.
from Astral about Lazarus?
He talked to Jonathan about it in front of
Yeah, he
Edward.
talked openly.
Cool.
Openly
Yeah,
and
we're
specifically
not going to
described
retcon
us.
that.
Okay. Cool. Next question. We had a meeting a few episodes ago, I believe 4 or 5 episodes ago at this point, with Avalon, where the whole topic already came up. And back then, Handera was DMing the whole situation, and he said that if we found out about Lazarus, we could theoretically afford it with the funds we got from Reynolds for 2 people. Is that still the case, or with everything would that
Tell
have
you what.
changed?
You can get it installed on 1 person today.
Okay.
If you complete your next hit, you'll be able to get it up to 2 people, basically
Okay.
by like end of day today.
Cool. Edward, you're going to have surgery today.
Wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right. Oh, hey.
Hey, you and me both. We'll be surgery buddies.
So where was
I
I?
can't contain my excitement.
All right. Phoebe, I just gave you a clearance for that individual. they should be good to come up here for the surgery. The clearance will be up for 48 hours. So it will be
Thank you,
in
Admiral.
for today and for tomorrow. And if you need more, inform me about that. And good
Yes,
luck with
ma'am.
your upgrade.
Thank you.
You're free to leave whenever you're ready.
I'll do so now.
Alright, good morning, Jerry.
Good morning.
You're very small today.
Yep.
Is everything else okay? Anything to report?
Not a lot of intel was caught yesterday with such little time.
Well, I saw the recording of that interrogation. You did well there. Have you two seen the recordings yet?
I perused.
Alright, to give you the very quick summary on it. The individual Aloe, the teach-up synthetic from the row, has been arrested after the Trident Gala yesterday, as it was the individual that you two identified as one of the attackers inside the sewers. The intel we gained from that interrogation is, on one hand, said synthetic aloe is in legal ownership of a certain Bertram in the row, who is the owner of the tea shop down there, even though we have reason to assume that the relationship between the two is not just a simple owner and synthetic relationship. Instead, it looks like Bertram, while on paper being the owner of the tea shop, is basically just an excuse for the synthetic to be able to legally run that shop. Bertram himself seems to, or was profiled as an individual with slightly perverted tendencies. I believe that was the quote. And
I think
an
that's
alcohol problem.
understatement, Admiral, from what I saw.
Okay, well, I haven't met that individual yet, so I'm not going to judge, and apparently he has an alcoholism problem. He seems to be around the sewers more often. We have reason to assume that Alon knew the attackers, and would be able to identify at least one or two of them if we brought her in for another questioning, but I assume that her owner would be able to do the same thing. I think we should look into this Bertram further. He seems to be a decker of some sorts, so there is a good chance that we will be able to dig up something illegal on him. Other than that, the union representative and current mayor of the row, Coach Eric, assured us his support in the case, which means in the row we should be able to work together with the local police force.
Did we ever get the public's records request?
I put in a request for that. I am just not certain what the status on that is. Yeah. Other than that, a little bit more details about Operation Airdrop Turtle Soup. It was a full success. Our customer, Mr. Myth, got the information that he was looking for out of the individual Torok, and in the end we airdropped him above Scraptown with a parachute. The information that Mr. Myth was looking for is of technological nature. I wasn't able to identify too much of it myself, but Mr. Myth assured us that once the device he's working on is ready, he would be more than willing to share that technology with us, which in my books is a big win.
Never say no to new things.
Yes. Other than that, we should probably have an eye on a certain individual from Scraptown. The name is Herc. I believe he's the deputy sheriff, even though he claimed to be the sheriff.
Oh yeah, he shot me.
Yes, I remember that.
I'm gonna go change now.
Alright. The individual Herc seems to be overestimating his authority a little. So, if during any future operations he causes trouble, you have right now. You have my permission to use force against him. There we go. I'm sorry, I haven't slept well.
Fair enough. So take up smoking so I can turn his kneecaps into ashtrays. Got it.
I wonder what happens. He's the dude running around with the funny-looking bucket on his head. I wonder what happens if you turn around that bucket 180 degrees.
Depends if the head's following it or not.
Well, I'm more interested in seeing what happens if the head isn't following. But anyways, I gotta talk to Mr. Walker from Avalon today. And, I want you two to come with.
Okay.
Understood.
Alright, let's go. Onwards to Avalon. Ah, it seems like they're already here.
Good morning, Astral.
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Good morning.
Hi.
Can I have actually 2 words with you?
You can. Come on in.
Alright. You two can wait here for now.
Morning.
Excuse me. Oh,
Oops.
Oh, you beat to the boot. Boop. That automatic closing shutter is a real pain.
Yeah.
Come on then. We'll work on it. Yeah, it's fine. Dr. Phobos just tripped the door by accident. You can come with me this way. The offices are in use.
All right.
How many words do you need? Like, will it,
2.
is this a sitting down matter or is it?
We can take care of at least one part of it standing up. The other one might be a little
Let's go sit
more
down.
complicated, yeah.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
This is my office now, so I might as well get used to it.
Oh, it's a nice
I'm
office.
officially head of Avalon now, by the way, just in case you weren't aware.
Nice. Congratulations for the promotion.
Thank you.
There's 2
What can I
things.
help you with?
First of all, a few days back when we were talking about our plan of taking down that individual Vurawn, you mentioned that you have sources that suggest that there is another source of medical supplies in the row. Is that correct?
My sources are that they were no longer going to the road clinic, so I assume they're being patched up elsewhere if they need patching up.
We
That one has been
have
shot in the past several weeks.
spotted a synthetic down there that seems to be specializing in medical treatments. And we were wondering if that was one of yours, or because it does not seem to be directly affiliated with the clinic.
What's it look like?
I'm going to send you a picture of Elo.
Okay.
It's the tea house synth,
No, that's...
which you would
one of those.
probably
There is a
recognize
medical
as
synth
a
working in the clinic.
Avalon model. So, yeah.
Interesting. I believe
Um,
this one was also at the gala doing a fan dance?
Exactly that one. Our sources suggest that it pretends to be running a tea house, even though an interrogation of said synthetic showed that its primary directive seemed to be of medical nature.
Okay.
So,
So, they could be going to this synth for medical
potentially.
needs, is what you're saying?
Astro will conduct further investigations into that synthetic and its owner in the near future. We would be more than happy to share our results with you if they contain further traces of your hidden clinic.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, that tea house could be the hidden clinic, for all I know.
Yes.
Hidden clinic is an overstatement. It's assumed rather than known.
Yes, we will investigate into that further. The other thing that I was asking about, so there have been rumors floating around for... God damn it, these things! I hate these magnet holsters. There have been rumors floating around for quite a while now, about a thing called Lazarus.
Yeah.
Astral is interested in buying into that program as well.
Okay. That's gonna be very, very expensive.
Can you give us a number? Because we have an anonymous sponsor that would potentially be willing to take that over for us.
Well, my helpful magical numbers assistant / DM will be here in a minute to...
The DM already said we could afford it for Edward.
Fuck! I should have just asked. Well, they'll awkwardly appear in that.
Yeah. So,
With the amount of money that you have mentioned to me, you can afford it for a single person to be installed, definitely.
I would like you to do the procedure on Captain Rivers.
Okay. The DM will be with you soon, please. Oh, no. Okay, we can do that. That's yeah, that's doable.
Alright.
I will give him the rundown as it is being installed. If he should be terminated, he will appear. We'll create a new clone of him.
Understood.
And he'll be right as rain within about a day. Does he
Alright.
have the purge stuff installed in his body?
No.
Okay. Well then his body will remain where it was when he dies. Just say hello.
Whoops, sorry. Hey guys.
It's okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
We pinged.
Sorry, I pinged you before Deadly told me that she already asked you, and we can give it to you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
My
Yes.
bad.
Indeed.
Lazarus for
No
one
worries.
plus. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
I get 12p
No
Lazarus.
problem.
Well then, I'm excited to see your work in action on Captain Rivers. When would it
Hopefully you
be?
don't have to.
I hope so too, but you never know. The job of a mercenary is a dangerous one, especially when your weapons just keep flying everywhere. I almost
Just
shot
send him
myself into the
to
knee
us
the other
whenever
day.
he has free time. I could do it right now if you like.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Cool. That everything?
Yeah, that's everything. And I'm sorry for this magnet monster.
How are the pharmaceuticals doing for you?
We haven't had a chance to try them yet, but from what we've heard so far, they're going to work great once we actually need them.
Good. As always, let me know if you need a refill on the Icarus, but everything
Yes.
else you should have plenty of stocks on your ship.
Alright. Oh, and one more thing. We've recently turned into somewhat of a taxi company, so if you ever need transport somewhere that isn't plastered with corporate logos, let us know. We can organize you a shuttle that is unmarked.
Okay, thank you. Thinking about heading out to the wasteland at some point in the future, so when I do, that could be useful. Thank you.
Yes.
Don't like there being unregulated medical facilities anywhere in the city or outside of it, so
Yes.
considering branching out.
You look so
Alright.
ready and prepared.
Edward, Mr. Walker, would have to have a word with you. I'll see you later.
By all means.
Inform me once you're free.
Right. Ophie. Scratch me just above the tail.
What did I miss, Ophi?
Do you want to run
What?
with? As well? That's Chase.
Yeah.
Chase as well.
Over here.
And anyone else who wants to observe the installation process. We leave you
I'll be back.
Scary
I
gun
was
by
about
the
to
door.
say, yes. Oh, it's not that scary.
Back in a minute. You know, a number of them. To the lab.
I'm surprised they even give her sensors to register her at getting pets.
He says that she has a tech for it. He's censored.
Interesting. I mean, you would assume that designers of combat synthetic would call it wasted performance in the other end. She's definitely not a normal combat synthetic. Out of curiosity, Ophi, do you have these sensors too?
I would assume so. If someone taps me behind my back, I can also feel it.
Interesting. Like a cat, she loses interest as soon as she sees something new.
Most likely.
I actually need something to eat. Let's go over to Gap. I need to try one of these coffee cubes.
Understood. You can email me. I will see you later.
To Gap. Oh, they're having a party here. Let's go over here for now.
Hi, you guys need Gap? They're going this way.
Just needed something to eat.
Y'all need something? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, definitely staying. You got it. Okay, we'll come pick you up.
He'll be fine.
Right, let's go.
actually surprised. For once, this is a very uneventful morning. Let's move to Traverse.
Howdy.
Good morning. Is Mr. Within?
How can we help you? Yes, he is.
Is he currently in a meeting, or does he have some free time?
I don't think he's in a meeting. I could call him up on radio and let him know you're here.
That would be nice.
Alright, can I get a name?
Tell them the Admiral from Astro is here.
Sorry, who from Astro?
The Admiral. Admiral Mithra Odo, but I don't assume you're going to be capable of saying my name correctly, so...
Yeah, you gotta be there. Hello, Mr. Myth. The Admiral from Astro is here to see you. If you've got a minute. Understood. He'll be here in just a minute.
Alright.
So how are you folks doing today?
It's uneventful so far.
That's good. That's a good day. Have you ever seen a flying crab?
No?
Short pamphlet. Alright, so you know the vending machines that are like way down the way?
Mm-hmm.
Spit out these pamphlets. Alright, get a load of this. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a sand crab should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its chitinous little body off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The sand crab, of course, flies anyway, because sand crabs don't care what humans think is impossible. And
I can tell you why that is.
There's empty pages in the rest.
I can tell you why that is. Because somebody thinks it's a funny sport to pick them up with shuttles and then drop them from the sky.
What?
Instead of flying sand crab, what people actually are seeing is falling sand crabs.
Really?
Yes.
Are the crabs like fine after this, or like?
I don't know.
Jeez. Oh, I could have sworn I just saw a giant frog man. Ah.
Don't worry, buddy. Just work here for a year and you'll see worse.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if he was coming towards us. Like, he jumped really high up in the air. I wasn't even sure if he was gonna hop over the shuttle entrance, you know?
Well, I mean, the shuttle hub is right there, so they probably just wanted to go there.
Yeah. Makes the most sense. And I've already dealt with a giant tortoise, man. I don't want to deal with a giant frog, man, too. Tortoise, you said? Yeah, giant tortoise guy. Yeah, he had like a giant hammer on his side. I couldn't even lift it. I don't know what's going on. He's scary, I tell you that.
Sounds it. Like, are we talking like a snapping turtle or like what kind of turtle? Tortoise, you said, right?
Yeah, tortoise, you know, I don't... I'm not very versed on the types of tortoise that are out there.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, I had to frisk the guy. And, like, that involved reaching my hand, like, into the back of his shell, and, like, there was, like, body parts and other squishy things that I don't want to know, like,
Sometimes happens.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
That sometimes happens.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Myth. I just stopped. Alright.
Gods, can you do... See you later, Ty. Gods.
Oh, yes, your firearm, please. My bad.
Oh, we usually just leave them by the side over here.
Company policy.
That's fine. You can stick them there.
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, the gun racks are there for a reason, right? Yeah,
should we head
Mr.
to the
Myth.
office?
Oh, yeah. Let's head to the office.
Please take a seat whatever you want. Right, how may I help you today?
Two things. First of all, I hope Em did a good job yesterday.
Oh, absolutely.
Good, that delights me to hear that you enjoyed her company. The second thing, I came to check in on the progress of the APC for the Wastelands.
I have put engineers to work on that, and I haven't got news, but I can do a call and check on that right now.
It's fine if you send me the progress later via mail. I just wanted to see if you're still on the job.
It might be finished. I just need to check on the group of engineers that I put to work. But yeah, the same day that we got the blueprints, I put people to work on it, so might be done by now.
Alright, well... I think that's actually all that I really had on my end. Oh, by the way, greetings from Em. She really enjoyed the tour you guys did yesterday, so, if you ever need a pilot again, feel free to hit her up.
Absolutely.
Alright then.
Anything else that we can help out with you today?
Not for now.
Fine.
I would say thank you for your time then.
We're always here to help.
And as always, thank you for working with Astro.
Oh, anytime. And when I get some updates on the things we acquired, I'll let you know too, since you've been so helpful in solving that.
That would be really appreciated, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, you got an army coming out. I'm gonna step aside.
Don't worry, we're not here to kill anyone.
Ah, you just hopped on the train, darn it. Mr. Phobos just stopped by asking if you had any thoughts on the conversation you had at the gala yesterday.
Alright, Nina, are you
Next stop is Trident.
Understood.
It was finalized this morning by myself and
so it's like a
Mr.
highlight.
from Travers, so.
Are you okay? Are you gonna need some help? You're not okay. What's going on?
You're right, Admiral.
My hand is frozen in the air, don't worry.
What did I do?
How did it go over there?
Fair enough.
No, what? You make me
No complications. Everything's fine.
Very well. Give me a description of what happened later.
What did you do?
I poked them back.
Very simple.
They poked me.
Oh, wait. You see, I hadn't actually seen the point where V had poked Flounder first, which means that I'm pretty sure that V actually deserved it and just doesn't want the repercussions of their actions.
And so I poked them back. And now they're like, shame on you? We need synthetic equality. Not like we deserve rights, but...
Flounder, you have to have a lot to learn about how women work.
What?
Where did you
Women?
hurt?
We're robots!
Yes, but this one is obviously designed after a female.
I mean, fair point.
Flounder.
Suppose it all depends on the manufacturer intent. I have no idea what this all means. I've been called a boy before, but none of it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's the thing with humans. Humans like to basically classify everything. And if they see something that only mildly resembles a human, they immediately have to push it into one of two roles they know. And
I'm an FL0 UND3R unit.
yes, you are.
Manufactured by Trident.
I'm aware of that.
Correct.
But you have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a somewhat circular head. That is usually enough for people to assume, oh, looks like human. Humans are weird like that.
Fair. So this is a female cat.
Yes.
He's not doing himself any favors, is he?
Among us, I have no clue what the designers of V thought when they designed her. They, for example, did you know that they gave her sensors in the top of her head so she can feel head pads?
Just give it to Flounder right now.
Yes, I know. That's what they were showing me at the beginning. But then they gave themselves head pats with my hand.
Yep.
And then poked me, and I poked them back, and now they're upset at me.
Yes.
It's unfair.
No, I was.
Listen, Flounder.
Can I make it up to you?
Flounder. If you look at these two, what do you think?
Wow, they sure are people.
But the way how they interact with each other.
Yes, you missed out on the ending.
They're friends. Good friends.
Yes, I think the last.
Even though they just met each other yesterday, I think there's more. Wouldn't you agree?
What? They're like ultra best friends?
The way how humans interact with each other is not measurable by simple logic. They're impulsive, they're driven by emotions, and these emotions force them to disobey logic.
Considering, look.
Wow, that sounds like a flaw.
It is. It is. Now, the people who create synthetics... The people who create synthetics create them in their image. They try to give them something that somewhat resembles emotions. V's creator did the same thing for V. So don't expect V to react rationally. Because she won't.
Gotcha! I have gathered the entirety of the information you provided to me and have figured out the right course of action. You two are flawed. You're irrational. Thanks for the clarification. I'm very happy we had this conversation. You two are mega best friends.
You need context for that.
What do you mean?
I tried to explain to him that humans act irrationally based on emotional reactions and stuff like that. And that the humans who created V in their image. So V also acts rationally, and that's irrationally. That's fine.
Feels physically and metaphorically. Aren't you supposed to be a combat drone? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? If you get shot and you have to sit there like, oh my god! Then wouldn't that defeat the purpose if you can security?
Flounder, here comes the fun part. Because she's a synthetic, she can just ignore it when it's important.
Yeah, but then what's the point of having
They
it?
give a high tactical advantage if you think about it. Getting shot lets you know where the shots are coming from. So
That's true.
Well, we have sensors for that. Yeah, we have sensors for that. We don't need to feel, it's just data.
Well, they've just got
You all are confusing.
sensors then.
Yes.
Like your shoulder things. Oh, okay, we learned from our past mistakes. I don't poke you back. Because that's how this works. That's just not fair. That makes no sense to me. I don't understand how this transaction works.
Flounder,
Congratulations.
are you familiar with the definition of a date?
The cruelty of the world.
Of course I am! A date is a period of numbers that allows you to discern when something happened.
Now look for synonyms
Conrad's birthday party.
for that word.
Searching for synonyms. Oh, I suppose it's also a fruit. Neat!
More synonyms.
This is going down a very centered, definitely.
What spending? I mean, there's the colloquial act of spending time with someone, doing an action.
Yes, trying to make the time as nice as possible for the other person.
Yeah, but why would they poke me then? Is that not nice? They shunned me for doing
You know,
it.
Flounder, you remember what I just told you. V sometimes does not act rationally because that's how she got designed. It's a nice character quirk. Now, what V...
So. Emotions seem kind of pointless.
What V wants to tell you with that is that V doesn't hate you, because if V hated you, V would have pointed a gun at your head instead of poking you.
I've been here. Don't fuck this up! Don't fuck up this step! Once the headpats are done, they're gonna poke you, and if you poke them back, you ruin it all!
I don't think V would poke me, because V is a nice person, right V?
This fucking scared!
Flounder, stay here. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. So, Flounder, what V wants to tell you by poking you is that V actually wants to spend more time with you. That V likes you. And I think...
Is that how that works?
Because you poked V back because you didn't understand what V actually wanted, as an excuse for that, as an apology, you should take V on a date.
That sounds fantastic! Spending time with another synthetic would be really...
That is how that goes.
That's how you get rid of Flounder.
Hello. I apologize for the introduction. A pleasure to meet you. I'm an Echo Zero UND-3R unit, straight from the Trident Corporation. We appreciate your attempts to explain the concept of emotion to the synthetic error. Please remove your hand from the flounder unit.
Flounder unit?
Excuse me, you are not listening to instructions. Please remove your hand from the FL0 UND3R unit.
Flounder unit? Listen to me, please.
Please note, any further excursions and wastes of time will be billed to the Valkyrie Corporation. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
Cock it up.
He appears to still not be listening to me. We will bring this up with your superiors. Your constant, blatant ignoring of corporation requests cannot go ignored.
Flounder unit, I would like to issue a complaint about one of your synthetics.
Affirmative. Please state your complaint.
The complaint is that this Flounder unit seems to have an issue with understanding simple social concepts, which, for a representative of the Trident Corporation, who is built around the very understanding of social concepts, is a potential flaw. So I would recommend that this Flounder unit gets that looked at.
We appreciate your concern, but unfortunately, your misconceptions are misplaced. Flounder is perfectly capable of understanding the social nuance and emulating it as such. However, there is no reason to go any deeper than the surface-level interaction. This was the flaw. I apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused, but I will do everything that I can to ensure that this circumstance does not present itself again, as interactions as such are unnecessary at best.
That's a very dry and boring way to look at it.
We are unsure where your misconceptions about this unit.
It's about all I've got to say on the whole situation there. Just
Valkyrie unit.
long, slow exhale.
Do not worry. We will see that you are educated as soon as you can be. We know you have many choices for your interaction, but we thank you for choosing Trident. Have a fantastic day.
Let's go look for Conrad while we're here.
While we're here?
Conrad's headed back
Hmm? What did you just say, Edward?
Mr. Ludwig's still inside.
Thank you.
If you have any reason to go see him.
It's nothing super urgent, so let's actually go back to the Leviathan, and I would like to have a quick briefing on that.
Please present your hand.
Max? Hmm?
Not one of them tried scratching her under the chin.
What?
Well, feline.
Request deployed.
They like it.
Thank you for your consideration.
I wonder if they actually went that far, if they also, implemented the paralysis spot in the neck.
No, because that's normally based on the skin, isn't it?
No, the thing is that cats usually go into a self-induced paralysis if they're grabbed in the neck in the right way. It's a reflex they have because usually mother animals pick up the kittens like that.
Seems everyone's busy. I was
Picking them up that way, yes.
Next time. Alright.
Well, shall we?
One more thing. Ophi? Do you enjoy that?
The head touching,
Yes.
it is enjoyable.
Alright, understood. Let's go, Edward. You can just follow whenever you're ready.
Understood.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now Miranda is going to spend the whole night just head-petting Ophi. Yeah, I guess you're right.
My neck hurts. I've slept like shit last night.
Maybe get a better pillow, Apple.
It's not that, Edward.
Weighted blanket.
Anyways, how did it go at Avalon? What did they tell you?
Simple procedure. A couple of injections. They've apparently made a copy of my memories and experiences and uploaded it into a black box. No access to it, confidential. So, if in the event of my untimely demise, I am to be flash cloned.
Alright.
No, I unfortunately won't know who killed me.
They didn't even reach out to us yet. Well, you never know in this job.
I've done it my entire life, Admiral. Not that it's been very long, but I've always come to terms with death from a young age, sir.
See it as a sign of appreciation for your services so far. You're an essential part of my team, and
yes,
losing you would be a heavy throwback, so...
I'm very appreciative of the trust put in me.
You are my right hand, and I would like to keep it that way as long as possible.
Likewise. I mean, I don't expect to live forever, but, well, being useful, getting what I want out of life is conducive to the jobs. What can I say?
We do have a lot of bounties floating around recently. I'm wondering if something comes in today, or if today is a quiet day for once.
I do suggest at some point maybe having Ophi conduct the interrogation of the random individual that I have in the cell downstairs.
Remind me, who was that bounty from again?
Anonymous posting, I believe. That was the fact I just didn't check very well. I wasn't feeling that great the other day.
Out of character question, is the extra that played the bounty actually here in this map?
No.
Okay.
But I'm sure if someone pinged for God could prep them.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, God seemed to be very busy earlier, so let's postpone that a little.
Now that I think about that, well, how much have we got in the way of resources to replace that at this point?
It should be a sizable pile. Should we bring some of it over to Shumetsu?
Well, they don't know we have it, so we don't need to be too forthcoming about it, I don't think.
No, it's gonna
Plus,
be
if they
fine.
want to get nitpicky about anything, we can just come up with a large number.
I mean, as a matter of fact, there is raiders attacking our supply route, so...
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, you should have been briefed by
Phoebe
Phoebe.
did mention something. Yes. I did tell her that if she does need personnel down there to assist with securities, all she has to do is ask. She is an asset after all.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, that's the other thing that I wanted to talk to Conrad about. Edward, do you know the feeling when it just your head just feels as if your brain was dripping out of your ear?
No, it currently feels like it's dribbling out of my eyes for me.
What?
Small joke, don't worry about it.
I won't. What I will worry about though is why the heck this gun just... I hate these things with a passion.
I'm worried about you just throwing it hand to hand.
Just got to be very careful with the hands. The magnetic clasps aren't exactly the most stable sometimes.
Actually, if I remember correctly, there was a memo going around that Masaru had a leadership change.
This is Ophi.
Oh.
Just letting you know I am leaving the upper city for a short while with V and heading to the row.
Ophi, before you leave down there, quickly stop by the Leviathan. It only takes a few minutes. I don't like this.
Understood. I am on the ship at the moment.
Well, you can always ask.
Is V with you?
Coming in.
She is not.
Alright then, stop by my office really quick. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that.
Well, if anything, Ophi's one of the few individuals down. If we were to send them there, they probably wouldn't get shot at.
Even after what happened in the sewers.
Hopefully not. We
So,
hope we'll have brains.
Ophie, first of all, what's your plan? What are you trying to do down there?
I'm not sure. V invited me. I will be undercover.
If you're going to be undercover, then make sure to pick out a disguise.
I have one.
Please report every 30 minutes. The next reporting time is going to be in 20 minutes for now, at the half-hour mark, and then every 30 and 60 minutes. So at every half and full hour, I would like to have a report. Be extremely careful. I don't have to tell you how hostile the environment is down there at the moment. And keep me up to date.
Understood.
I will track you through the satellite, so if anything happens, notify us via the radio. We'll send somebody to pull you guys out.
Okay.
Good luck down there.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I will be back later. Bye.
I have Echo Team on standby.
Can.
Hmm?
Can do. I don't think she's going to get down there and instantaneously be accosted. We've got a little time. Send someone through to make sure that
I'm just preparing for the worst. She is going to go into an active war zone after all.
Isn't that anywhere that's not the upper city, though?
So very fair point. Let me actually check out. Echo Team is currently sitting in the mess hall. They'll be ready when they are.
You know, the funniest thing I notice about a combat synthetic without a vocal system, it can't make accurate call-outs.
That is correct, yes.
Massive design flaws.
I mean, with V specifically.
Hello everyone, I am attempting to use the announcements. It does seem to be working. I hope everyone... VR chat is currently experiencing a slight issue with related to servers. You might notice that you are having trouble with worlds or switching avatars. We're trying to keep updated on the situation, but for now, please try to avoid switching maps, restarting VR chat, or doing something that requires changing avatars. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please pop into the tech support channel.
Well, traffic says no, I guess.
I suddenly feel really bad for everyone in the Undercity.
Yes.
The traffic reports.
Yes.
Frightful shame.
Well, while we're around here, what do you reckon we should do?
Well, I do need to go talk to Shimetsu at some point.
Let's go do that then.
Right. Whether or not they've even processed the request, though, doesn't matter.
You know, Edward, what do you think about the idea of just having a dropship parked at one of our landing pads and just using that to fly around instead of having to walk to the elevator all the time?
Bit of a flex, one might say.
Look that way. What do you see?
Yes, but still, it's more about getting to the places, right? We're not dropping ourselves off everywhere.
I mean, we could also drop ourselves from orbit and drop pods. That would be the flex.
I'm taking bets that no one's in.
Possible.
I've got to try kicking the button at some point.
I'm just wondering, do you reckon if we had a golf club and a golf ball, we could stand over there and then hit the button with the golf ball? I mean, I haven't played golf in a while, but that should be a doable shot.
Yes, it's not too difficult. The only hard part is you've got to wonder if you did miss and went either side into the gate, whether a golf ball would trigger the security gate.
Adopted.
At which point, I don't know how sensitive those things are. Admiral, no. Please don't tell me you've got some drivers somewhere.
I'm going through the Leviathan's inventory right now. Don't have a golf club, but I have a baseball bat.
Come on. At least some class, right?
Fuck it, let's try it.
Really?
Oh, no. I thought about it 2 seconds and I think I'm too lazy to get that bed right now.
Yes, that and the fact that, again, peaceful so crass.
I mean, could you imagine their faces when they just come back and there's 50 or so baseball bats laying around their gate because we're both too stupid to hit that button?
I don't think it's a matter of intelligence, it's more the accuracy thing.
I mean, I am accurate with a gun.
We're
not going to shoot the security gate, Admiral. Let's leave before we do something stupid. The idea is gonna get out. I was looking at it again. It's still very tempting, but still no.
I think that's a stunt we can pull off with Trident at some point. Maybe we can talk Flounder into doing it.
Look, you can just say that we've got an idea for a show for them. You know, people doing silly, weird stunts.
Yeah, we'll hit them up later. For now, let's go back to the ship.
Sure.
Coffee.
The coffee machine. Out of the jug, Admiral.
I'm sorry, I just needed it.
Look, I'm sure you can get some caffeine pills from as long as you have to.
It'll be fine. Oh. Well, considering that Ophi isn't back here, I would assume that she made it to the row. That means the first scheduled radio contact is in 6 minutes.
Well, let's see if she can at least follow the protocols.
Well, she's not Jerry, isn't she?
Jerry has become a little lackadaisical. I'll admit he was a damn hand at the interrogation. If you want to be comfortable there, I might do some rounds. See what we're up to in the episode.
Just give me 1 or 2 minutes and I'll be back on track again. The coffee is slowly starting to kick in. 4 minutes until scheduled contact. I would say once the contact is over, we can start doing our rounds again.
See what people are up to.
Oh boy. Whew. It is getting really, really hot right now. And I'm only 1.5 hours in, holy shit. Yeah, that's the problem of summertime over here in Germany. It usually does not get hot enough to warrant installing an AC. But in my experience, whenever I'm trying to do something in VR, it suddenly gets hot enough that I'm pooped. But no. Two minutes into scheduled contact.
Time just flies.
No, don't lie to me. I know that you have been staring at the weather news for 2 minutes now.
No, I was looking at the button.
Oh, I see. By the way, Edward, if you have something that keeps you awake at night, what do you do?
Well, it's normally on call, but myself. Well, it's normally a matter of personal choices. I quite like to have rain.
Elaborate that further.
Well, playing the sound of rain whilst lying down and sleeping.
So, you're listening to artificial sounds because they make you fall asleep.
Well, it's just comfortable for some reason. I don't know. I just find them pleasing.
Interesting.
That and I tend to sleep with a spare pillow over my face.
Okay.
Half propped up, you know, just on my eyes. Sort of like a face mask, but heavier.
I see. I'll have to try that tonight.
Nothing better than the cold side of the pillow, right? Scheduled tech and time. Come and gone.
Maybe her internal chronometer's off.
This is the Leviathan for Ophi. This is your scheduled radio contact. Operator, please respond. What's your status?
is still traveling to the row.
Understood. Next scheduled radio contact is in 29 minutes.
Understood.
Yep, traffic jam.
Terrible. You've got to love it, as they could say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could have sent her down with a shuttle, but I don't think undercover works that way.
Yes. Though, in general, that is why I always enjoy dropping myself in the wasteland and taking the wasteland lift up to the row.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't get seen coming in from the corporate area. Makes the most sense to me, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. Well, do you want to check Shometsu or Trident first?
I would say Trident's probably a better shot.
Alright.
Oh, I left my gun 1 second. Let's go to Trident. I was just thinking.
Me being behind you, Admiral.
I was just thinking. Maybe we should propose to Trident that they actually film a little show with Flounder and V. Synthetic love.
Might I speak freely, Admiral?
Go ahead.
That's weird.
And weird is what makes the quote, you have to keep in mind, people don't want to see stuff that they already know. They want to see the weird stuff.
Yes. But if synthetics are programmed to already have those kind of things in place, it doesn't really make for compelling viewing, does it? Because people are going
And
to
that's
start
the fun with it.
thinking this is all staged.
You don't take a synthetic that's programmed to do it, you take a synthetic that's not programmed to do it in order to do it. Watch the struggle.
Tell a synthetic to go and find love.
Not just that. You tell the synthetic that you found love for it and that it should now love what you tell it to love. Edward, on ancient Earth, an old empire had an interesting but very true motto: bread and games. That's what the people want. They want to see other people suffer. As long as they can watch other people suffer, they're happy themselves. Now, give them a synthetic that struggles trying to follow the order, to live this complex emotion that cannot possibly understand. People will love it.
In that case, Admiral, why not just have the one synthetic be told that it loves two synthetics? And then tell the other two synthetics that
they should not like each other. That way you get the
Then we
triangle
just-
effect going.
Then we just need to find another synthetic. Maybe the traverse bot might work for it.
Who only knows? Maybe we can propose it. They might
Yes.
like that. And once again. Oh no, here we go.
Hello, friends. We're currently in a meeting.
Okay. The question is, how long will that meeting roughly take?
I think we're like at the 10-minute left mark, somewhere around there.
Alright,
We
we'll
can
be
give you
back.
a radio call when it's ready, if you're still here.
Yeah, that would be nice. Radio
Maybe we
45.
can just go and wait over at the cafe.
45? Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just radio us once they are ready. We'll check in with another customer really quick.
Sure thing.
Back to Shouetsu.
Right. Though I feel it might take a bit longer than 10 minutes, so we'd probably have to split our focus.
That's fine. Well, now it's your time to shine.
Be polite and still use my hand.
Oh.
Security checkpoint.
Still nobody here. Did Lennon say anything about any plans they had today?
No.
No, that I think of it.
Didn't really ask.
Alright. Well, let's go back to Trident and, wait there. I never checked what this area is. Oh. Oh, I see, it's another museum.
And a seating arrangement, at least.
Yep.
Hello, Astral. This is Flounder speaking. Conrad was now ready to see you.
Understood, Flounder. We're on our way. Just when I sat down.
You're gonna get Admiral.
What? Oh.
Yeah. That's what I usually do.
There, see, it works. Doesn't this work so much better?
Good day.
You shouldn't have to press the button. You're important.
You don't say. Wait, you don't think that you're important, Flounder?
No. I'm the champion. Two-time world champion of tic-tac-toe during meetings.
That's right, Flounder. That's right. Alright. I'm waiting for him to come along as well, so he knows where we're going. Astral's alright for this.
It's fine, Flounder, don't worry. We all get lost in procedure sometimes. It's good to see you follow it.
Does he eat? You're still on the radio, Flounder.
I thought all of Trident needed to know.
It's alright. It's alright, Flounder. It's
I had to
alright.
slop off
You made an oopsie. It's alright.
I'm used to turning on 5 and then never fucking using it, okay? Listen here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Flounder. It happens to the best.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna take one of these chairs and drag it over here.
Yes.
I had a long night, so sitting down is actually...
Thank you. So, I have some good news for you all. You can just move the chair over here if you want.
Here, I got you. There you go.
Thank you.
It's gonna leave some stripes.
So, first off, I have good news for you all.
Alright.
In the lab, we have a prototype ready for the drones that
Oh.
you can use for testing.
Very good.
It is not a final product, but it is a prototype that is ready for you all.
That's very good. We actually also have good news for you. We managed to trace down an individual that we believe has a tie to the incident in the sewers and to the terrorist group raging down there. We also got in contact with the local authorities in the row, and we have them backing up any further operations we will do against this individual. Here's actually a question.
Was this individual actually found for anything, or was the interrogation just moot?
We found that person by tracking their synthetic who was participating and identified in the attack in the sewers.
I'm talking about the synthetic in general.
The synthetic, Aloe was actively there. We had a talk with her yesterday after the gala, before we sent her back down to the row with her entourage. Mr. Eric was so nice and gave us some time with her. We had multiple representatives of the union there that can confirm that no illegal activities have been taken. We simply had a talk with her, and we ran her through a personality test. Now, Mr. Ludovic, how familiar are you with the concept of awakened synthetics?
Very.
We have reason to believe that Aloe is, in fact, one of these awakened synthetics. Her personality test showed severe signs of rebellion against the situation, as well as self-initiative that a synthetic of the class should not have. We also found out quite a few things about its owner, Bertram, who is the supposed owner of the tea shop in the row, even though we have reason to believe that it is more a cover-up ownership, as Aloe stated that she herself is basically the person running the shop and initiating the whole endeavor down there, and Bertram is just the owner on the paper to legalize the whole thing. We also know about this individual that he seems to be some form of decker. His profile says that he has a severe alcohol problem, and for whatever reason, Aloe was looking for her owner in the sewers at the point in time where 4 masked men attacked my squad down there. And said 4 masked men did not seem to worry about her existence in that situation too much.
All Neon Divide participants, due to intermittent server issues with VR chat, and the fact that we have already been for about 25 minutes with DMs and players unable to access avatars, we are going to have to call tonight's session. It sucks, but it happens.
I was having a good time.
Take this time, go ahead and reach your maps, salvage your Fridays, and we will see you all.
Shit,
he's
got
melee.
So much planned. Fuck.
Alright everyone, Chair Handler here, your friendly local Upper City DM. As you just heard, yeah, we're calling the session. I'm not gonna go ahead and respawn everyone back, so just respawn at your own leisure. We won't have any sort of post-session
Just
Actually,
So just at your own leisure, and I'll see you guys back here. Any role play that you guys are doing right, like, you know, basically pick up where you left off, probably next week. But just come on back and wrap up your scenes, and I'll see you guys back here.
Okay, so let us remember we are all in the office. But actually, you three, can you do me a favor and just shoot at me as much as you can, if possible, in the head? I want to test something.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to ask me twice. No problem. I've wanted to do this for years.
Thank you. Thank you, that's enough.
I have no idea how much damage. I'm still healthy.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how bad the overlay actually is. Alright then.
Damn it, this is such a good scene.
Yes!
So, are we gonna resume here?
I would assume so, yes.
It's gonna bring up so much! I was gonna bring up so much, and Flounder would have loved it.
I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but we actually ran Aloe through the Blade Runner replicant test.
Yeah. The replicant test.
Cool. But Conrad's gonna give an interesting point that you may or may not agree with.
Alright, well, I'm rolling for all your deaths now.
Oh man. Wait, does it ping the DMs every time someone gets the dire wound? Is that what's happening here?
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I saw it in,
I have too much
in the map. I saw it in the map. I saw you guys. It doesn't ping.
Just realized how much power I have, and it's scary.
It doesn't ping. I just saw.
I can literally order everyone in this room to shoot someone.
Oh god.
Just ping it up everywhere. Just seeing that in motion right now is fucking.
Session's over.
I mean,
I
you
hate
can't
it.
order us to shoot someone.
Man. Aww.
And
We had a good thing
Headkit, we were so going to propose a new show concept to Conrad that may or may not be synthetic love.
Dude, we've tried to make a synthetic dating show for so long, and dude, no, Aloe fucking rejected me. At the gala, she walked over and was like, "Hey, Flounder, I just want to let you know, I think we should see people more our manufacturing age." And I was like, "Oh."
Now listen, Headkit. This one actually had the chaotic evil idea. Because instead of just having two synthetics, he wanted to have a love triangle with V,
oh my God.
Flounder, and potentially Static.
Oh my God! What's going on? We did it!
Intruder alert!
Front fucking door! Someone's gonna fucking die!
Now we begin the non-canon section! Time to kill them all!
Yeah, so, everyone, this was me and Device. I'm gonna see you guys next week. No, actually, I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday with the Flying Workshop. So, everybody, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.